Welcome to Rockland Community College's nursing pinning ceremony. I am Dr. Maureen Croning. I am the Program Director of Nursing. Myself, administration, faculty, support staff, the Board of Trustees, your family and friends are all so excited to be here today to celebrate nursing's pinning ceremony. We're all so proud of our nursing graduates. You should be very proud of yourselves. Blake Calabrese will now lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
It is my pleasure to welcome Dr. Baston, the president of Rockland Community College.
Thank you so much, Maureen, our wonderful, wonderful program director. I also want to acknowledge the fine work of the Dean of the School of Nursing, Health and Wellness, Dr. Kathy Hopkins, and of course, our provost, Dr. Sue Deere. We also have with us today members of the Board of Trustees, Trustee Mary Lou Dillon and Trustee Grant Valentine. And they, as myself, along with all of our members of our community, are so proud to be here on this wonderful pinning ceremony. It is so important that we have the opportunity to recognize the academic excellence and achievement of our students. And we're so grateful for all of the parents, the spouses, the children, and other family and friends who have come to witness this most important moment in the life of our students. We know the power of holding the light so that others might see. That is certainly what happened through the life of Florence Nightingale. And that tradition of holding the light, of being that beacon, of being that helper, of being that person who comes in the midst of darkness and brings the light, is the powerful responsibility that now is going to be bestowed upon all of you who are entering this most important and noble profession. What we do know is this, that we could not have gotten through the dark nights of this pandemic that we've just experienced without those who held the light. We could not have soldiered through some of the most difficult and dangerous of times if it were not for people who committed themselves to looking out for someone else, to supporting someone else, to helping someone go through a very challenging set of circumstances. This is not just a noble profession, but this is a gift that you give to all of us. Your work in the helping professions allow us to be able, all around the world, to feel like life is worth living. I want to celebrate you tonight. I want to say to you that we are proud of you tonight. I want to thank all of the faculty and staff that have worked with you to get you to this point. What I've said to others, I'll say to you. You are at a liminal moment in your life. Liminal, from the Latin word, is about a threshold. You are actually literally on the threshold between what has been and what is to become. But because we have prepared you, and because you have prepared yourself, as you go forward, as you make it through the next stages of your life, we know that you will pursue your passion with purpose and that you will make a difference wherever you go. So I'm proud of you. I'm celebrating you tonight. I'm thanking all those folks that helped you get to this point, and I want to wish you well on this, your pinning ceremony. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Bastin, and thank you for your support of our nursing program. I would like now, it's my pleasure to welcome Dr. Deere, Provost and Executive Vice President of Rockland Community College.
Thank you, Maureen, and welcome everyone. Welcome parents, friends, family, Board of Trustees members, and everyone else who's on the Zoom call or streaming. I know that this is a proud evening for those of you who have supported a loved one, because I've attended so many of these pinning ceremonies and I could feel the sigh of relief for the support that has been given by loved ones through this long but incredible journey. And I know that it hasn't been easy, but remember, tonight, this is the moment that everybody's been waiting for, and you've made it as a family, and our graduates have made it also. This has always been one of my most favorite ceremonies, and I guess it's because I feel the sigh of relief, the release of stress and the excitement of being finished, at least for now. And it's like, oh my God, we made it. We finally made it. And the reality is, usually on stage, wow, we finally made it. As students, you have worked hard. You have juggled family, work, life, and you have survived a pandemic, something none of us would have ever thought would have ever happened to us. And that you survived that pandemic and where you are right now is absolutely amazing. So we're proud of you and congratulations for that. You have made it through one of the most competitive nursing programs in New York State. With the help of a fabulous faculty and also a fabulous staff and a fabulous leadership team in Dr. Kronig and Dr. Hopkins, you are prepared and prepared well. Our nursing program has a 98% plus pass rate on the NCLEX exam. So relax a little bit and know that you are prepared. So congratulations, graduates. Congratulations for your perseverance, your desire to help others, your passion to learn, and for the profession you have chosen. We admire you for that choice and are so very, very proud of you. So congratulations and thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Deere, for your support of nursing. It is my pleasure now to welcome Dr. Hopkins, the Dean of the School of Nursing, Health, and Wellness.
Good evening, everyone, especially to our esteemed nursing graduates, your family, your friends, faculty, administration, and Board of Trustee members. This is such an exciting event. Nursing pinning is steep in tradition, and it signifies your official initiation into the world of professional nursing practice. So you know what that means. It means you're ready to enter the workforce with newfound knowledge and skills that will serve you well for many years to come. Congratulations on a job well done. I know personally how hard you have all worked to get here, and it feels really great. You have all faced unprecedented challenges, as Dr. Deere and Dr. Bastin both said, and these challenges are historic. Someday you will be able to tell your grandchildren that you lived, learned, and worked through the COVID-19 pandemic. So many of you saw firsthand what it takes to be a nurse in today's healthcare system, and you stepped up to help out. We are so grateful to your efforts, and our academic partners in practice are also so grateful for all of your help. It's really an exciting time for nursing as a profession because I think the world has finally realized our true worth. Nurses are truly the backbone of healthcare, and that has become more and more evident throughout this pandemic. I know you have been trained well, You have very high standards, so get out there and soar. You'll only go higher. Keep making us proud, and please stay in touch. Let us know what you're doing, and we'd love to hear about your career achievements throughout your professional life. So best of luck. We're so proud of you, and have a great evening.
Thank you, Dr. Hopkins, for your support of nursing and overseeing your leadership. It is my pleasure now at this time to introduce Professor Sarah Annunziato.
Hi, welcome. First, I'd like to say congratulations to all current and recent graduates. I'm so glad you were able to join us. As the faculty advisor to our Student Nurses Association, it is my pleasure to introduce our student speaker for the evening, SNA President Tova Klein.
Thank you, Professor Annunziato. May 24th, 2018, the day of our nursing school orientation. I entered the lips and found myself surrounded by so many unfamiliar faces. Some seemed nervous, fiddling with whatever they could get their hands on. Others were excited, many of us naively thinking that we were signing up for an average course load. At that point, we were all just strangers in a room. What we did not realize was that over the next 3 years, we would become like family. I believe it is safe to say that it has been a long road for us, and we've learned more than how to become nurses. We have come to understand what waiting 48 hours feels like for our grades, or sometimes even 72. We discovered that although more than one answer seemed correct, only one answer was the most correct. We learned that showing up on time means you are actually late. And most importantly, we learned that we are capable of achieving more than we could have ever imagined. To be a nurse, one must be selfless, putting others' needs before their own. But to survive nursing school, one must put their own needs and decisions first. To our dear family and friends, thank you for standing by us through every moment, whether it was one of self-doubt, celebration, or worry. Thank you for bearing with us through every sleepless, caffeine-fueled, short-tempered moment. I believe I speak on behalf of all of us when I say we could have not made it to stand here today without you. You are the reason we never gave up in believing in ourselves and our capabilities. In life, there are those who support us, but equally as important are those who challenge us. To the nursing faculty and staff, thank you for doing just that, supporting us while simultaneously challenging us to reach limits we would have not thought attainable. I know we didn't always make it easy, but your hard work and dedication to our success was evident throughout the program. You taught us how to become comfortable with being uncomfortable and how to be confident when uncertain. Thank you for showing us what it means to never give up, even when it seemed like the easiest option. To our lecture professors, teaching in a classroom for 2.5 hours straight is no easy feat. Enter COVID and distance learning, lecturing to a bunch of black boxes could not have made it any easier. Despite that, you seamlessly combined your knowledge, years of experience, and firsthand stories to provide us with a strong foundation that will forever remain as the core of our nursing education. As we flooded your inbox every day of the week and at all hours of the night, showed up with lists of questions to test review, you always responded with grace and the utmost patience. To our clinical professors, not that many people have the privilege of seeing us at 6:45 a.m. You greeted us with smiles and a cheerful good morning, whether or not you received one in return. You held our hands from the very first time we walked into a patient's room, and you continued to guide us while we gave our first injection, witnessed our first birth, until we were confident to stand tall on our own. To our skills and lab instructors, from hand hygiene to our exit skills, you have taught, demonstrated, and re-demonstrated with endless patience and understanding. When you saw fear in our eyes and our shaky hands drawing up insulin, you reminded us to breathe. When there was a near-death experience with our mannequin during simulation, you guided us through the process and assured us that it would all be okay. Now, to my fellow graduates, my brothers and sisters, I am so proud of each and every one of us. Together, we have been through some of the most difficult days, emerging exhausted yet victorious. On this journey, we have supported one another through the many ups and downs. There was lots of laughter, and if we're being honest, some crying too. Most importantly, we never stopped believing in one another. We each have made a plethora of sacrifices and managed to keep up with all or most of our other commitments. But looking at how far we've come, it was well worth it. It was worth it because of all those small victories we overcame and celebrated together. It was worth it because of all the knowledge and tools we gained for our future as nurses. And finally, it was worth it just to be standing or sitting with all of you here today for this momentous occasion. I do not believe that pinning marks the end of our story. I believe that it is the beginning of the next chapter of the rest of our lives. To my fellow graduates, we have done and will continue to do amazing things. I look forward to seeing where this next journey takes us all, and I have no doubt that we will be a major part of the positive change the world so desperately needs. Thank you.
Tova, thank you for that heartfelt speech. And yes, we all believe that our graduates will be doing wonderful things to help this world so in need. So thank you for that. It is my pleasure now to introduce Dr. Lisa Schachter, who will introduce the names of our graduates that are here with us today. So all graduates, please put on your video cameras, and we ask that stand by for your pins after the names are announced.
Stephanie Barajas. Travell Nias Peterkin. Congratulations to the class of fall of 2019. Almira Abdel Nasser. Nathalie Anderson Palmer. Kelly Brancato. Gabrielle Caraballo. Manelli Cortez. Stephanie DeGraff. Stephanie DeRonette. Jennifer Courtney Hayes. Hannah Hoffman. Melanie Johnson. Michelle Hausman. Elizabeth Lenahan. Emily Perez. Melissa Peer. Catherine Seguin. Vincent Short. Brittany Spahn. Nathalie Suffren. Brenda Yoku. Congratulations to qualification. Sita Acharya. Olivia Ain. Alicia Bremnor. Kamisha Clark. Bridget DiBattista. Shantae Dixon. Stephanie Goldfisher. Isis Jimenez Silveri. Veronica Kazor. Yaakov Khan. Jillian Kelly. Tova Klein. Sue Jung Lim. Victoria Locarino. Danielle Metcalf. Louis Mongilia. Brittany Maroney. Chelsea Negron. Brianna Okichi. Lizelle Plamo. Nancy Pozo. Jennifer Santiago. Lauren Sejas. Carrie Small. Kayla Stewart. Miriam Teitelbaum. Ryan Van Sant. Carly Bertarosa. Natasha Winter. Congratulations to the class of spring 2021.
Thank you, Dr. Schachter. So will all graduates please turn your video cameras on? And we ask now that you have your nursing pins placed by a family member or a friend. We would like to congratulate each of you on your nursing graduation. Round of applause. Great job. We're going to ask at this time that you turn off your videos. And we are going to have the nursing pledge read by RN Emily Perez, who is from the graduating class of fall 2020.
Thank you very much, Dr. Croning. The nursing pledge. In the full knowledge of the obligations I am undertaking, I promise to dedicate myself to the welfare of those committed to my care. I will teach wellness, promote the well-being of individuals and groups in society, and respect diversity in human responses. I will maintain at all times the dignity of the patients in my care, holding in confidence all personal information entrusted to me. I will support and work collaboratively with members of the healthcare team and endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skills at the highest level. I am dedicating myself as a caregiver, counselor, teacher, and healer. I promise to be accountable for my actions and to practice my profession with pride. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you, Emily. I now am going to ask Professor Sarah Nunziato. She will present the SNA Leadership Awards.
I would like to acknowledge our SNA officers and committee chairs for their exemplary leadership and for serving as mentors and role models to all of the nursing students in our nursing program. They work tirelessly to mentor students, especially during the pandemic, and I can't thank them enough. So congratulations, and thank you for demonstrating what true leadership is.
Thank you, Professor Nunziato, and thank you for leading our SNA group. I now would like to introduce Professor Cheryl Iorio, who will introduce our Odin Nursing Honor Society inductees.
Thank you, Dr. Croning. On behalf of the Rockland Community College Nursing Department and the Organization of Associate Degree Nursing, I am proud to recognize the following students for being inducted into the Alpha Delta Nu Nursing Honor Society. These students achieved excellence in their academic performance as well as demonstrating integrity and professional behaviors. I would like to congratulate the following students from the class of fall 2019.
If the students being inducted maybe could put their cameras on at this time.
Congratulations to the students from spring 2020. Congratulations to the following inductees from the class of fall 2020. And congratulations to the students from the class of spring 2021. Congratulations to all of the inductees and congratulations to all of the graduates. I wish you much success in your nursing careers. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Iorio. At this time, I'd like to thank the pinning committee, strategic marketing, our faculty, Dean Hopkins, our staff, our executive cabinet, our board of trustees, all family, friends, for joining our graduates and celebrating this great day with them. We want to thank everyone for participating today, and we know that our graduates will do wonderful things to help others in times of need, and for that we're eternally grateful. So thank you, and I hope you enjoyed our pinning as much as we all have. At this time, I'd like to invite all the faculty and staff to put their cameras on so we can recognize all the great work that everyone has done to get our students to where they are today, that they'll be out there caring for others in times of need. So give yourselves a round of applause. And at this time, we'd like to give a round of applause to our graduates. We're very proud of each and every one of you. Thank you. If the graduates could put their cameras on so we could have a big picture of all the graduates right now and we can recognize all of you. It was a wonderful event. Thank you very much for participating and being here today. We're so proud of all of you. So go out there and make a great difference in this world. We need new nurses, right? We need all of you.
Great job. Congratulations, everyone.